High volume. High volume. High volume. High volume.
Am I really that much?
What's up, y'all? Just wanted to check in. I don't even know if I dropped that video last week. I think I did. So I restarted my weight loss journey because I had fallen off and I got back on the bike. This past week I focused on high protein. This week is going to be the same, except for last week I did like solid proteins. This week I'm going to be eating more soft proteins. I decided to take on like a backwards approach to the bariatric surgery diet that they have a lot of us do. So I'm working my way up to liquids. Last week when I got back on the journey, I had gained 30 pounds in I think like 3 months. Terrible, right? It's so easy to put the weight on and a lot harder to get it off. So I gained 30 pounds in 3 months. When I got on the scale last week, I was 253. I think 253. Was it 253 or 256? I think it was 256. I put it in the video if I posted it. Well, however, when I got on the scale yesterday, I weighed a whopping 246. Was it 246? I know I had lost 8 pounds. Whatever it was, I had lost like 8 pounds even. And I was so excited to see it. I know it was a shock to my system because I had changed my eating habits like just out of the blue. But I was not hungry. I had increased my water intake. I actually was listening to a video that my girl Clarissa Shields was on talking about her weight loss. Somebody had asked her, how come I see people sweating so profusely at the gym and when I go, I don't hardly see anything? And she was like, it's because you're not hydrated. It's nothing for your body to release. You have to drink water. And she was saying she drink at least 1 gallon a day. Now, I know that my doctor said that the only thing I'm really required to do is get at least she said like 2 bottles of water in a day was my goal. And I was like, that's it. And I had bumped it to at least 4 bottles of water a day because I'm like, I should be able to do 4 bottles of water. Like 2 bottles seemed insane. But now I'm drinking almost 1 gallon a day. I get almost 100 ounces of water in a day. And actually, I think it has helped with me feeling hungry. I know sometimes we think we're hungry and we're really not. We really need to drink some water. And so I've been doing really good with drinking my water and focusing on protein, staying afloat. I even went out to celebrate my niece for her graduation. And I did not fold. I did not say, oh, I'm celebrating so I can go ahead and go off my regimen. Nope. I stuck to it. High protein, high protein. And I was satisfied with my meal. So I say all that to say is I'm now on week 2 and I'm doing soft proteins. And the whole purpose of me doing this is just using the tools that I know that I have. I'm actually not taking my shot right now. I like the shot. It has worked for me, but I really don't want to be dependent on it in the long run. I want to be able to lose the weight, keep it off. It was supposed to just be like a stepping stool. And I'm going to continue to get the medication and take it as needed. But I really just want to gain self-control. My biggest issue is self-control and keeping my emotions in check because I have identified that I am a emotional eater. So I'm looking forward to what this week brings. My first goal is to simply get back down to the number where I was before I regained my weight, which was like 223. And then from there, my next goal will be to get down to 200. I was beating myself up for weeks and weeks and weeks while still stuffing my face. And I'm just like, it's your fault though. It's your choices that you made. You're here now. So why cry over spilled milk? Get back on a bike, stop complaining, and let's do something about it. So here we are. This weight loss journey is not for the weak. You are going to have times where you're going to fall. It's just what it is. Most of us will fall. At some point, you're going to get on a bike and you're going to stay on the bike and you're going to meet your goals. You just, in order to get there, you just can never give up. And so here we are. Me enjoying my soft eggs. This was 4 scrambled eggs, salt and pepper for seasoning, and a little sprinkle of cheese. And that's my breakfast / lunch because I probably won't eat again till maybe 3. And that'll probably just be a snack. because if I eat at 3, I won't be able to have dinner. So, okay, you guys, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be checking in soon. Sorry I didn't get a picture of my weight. I forgot to when I stood on the scale, but I wrote it down and I'm on my way. How are you doing in your weight loss journey? What bumps have you hit? And if you're feeling discouraged,
so after I updated my fitness pal app, I realized I was wrong. I didn't lose 8 pounds. I miscalculated. I actually lost 10.8 freaking pounds in 1 week, you guys. I was like, dang, I wish I would have lost 2 more pounds. You know, that would have been ecstatic. I already was cool with like 8 pounds because 8 pounds in 1 week is like, wow. You know, the average person will shoot for or tell you or doctor 1 to 2 pounds a week is like healthy. And 8 pounds was like over the moon. 10.8 has me doing my dance. Now, this may not happen every single week for someone. This is not an average, but this made me so happy because I want to get that additional weight that I gained when I fell off the horse off as fast as possible so I can get back to reaching my goal. Of course, I want to do it healthy, and I don't want to do it in a way that has me go back to the reason why I gained the weight in the first place. But baby, when I tell you I was not hungry at all during this week, I got my water in, I ate food, I was satisfied, and I went to bed at night instead of being up all night. That is one of my biggest downfalls. When I'm up all night, then I'm in the kitchen looking for snacks, you know. So good sleep is important in getting your water in. I'm going to show you guys everything that I ate this week, and in one of these days you're going to see where I had a slip up. I was up. This is a night I was up, couldn't sleep, and it was nothing in this house but saltine crackers. And I went in there and I avoided it, and then I gave in. But the next day I said, you wanted to be bad and you wanted to eat those saltine crackers. Now you need to deduct the amount of calories you went over for your daily intake. And now this is all you have left for today. And so that is how I, you know, kind of counteracted me over consuming the day prior, and tapping myself on the hands for eating what I shouldn't have because I'm not eating starch. However, even with that, I still had success in the department of losing weight, but I'm working on self-control. So in the department of self-control, I did a horrible job. But we're not going to dwell on it. We're going to keep it pushing. And here we are. This is everything I ate. Let me know, would you be hungry on a 1,300 calorie diet?